While it's freezing cold in southern Michigan, I've got a hot new crossbow for you guys today. I introduce the Killer Instinct Vital X 430. So stay tuned. All right, so we're going to do this review similar to our other Killer Instinct X-Cam bow videos. So first thing, we're going to go over specs and features. Second, we're going to get this thing sighted in because I just got it put together and I haven't shot it yet at all. So we got to get it sighted in. After that, we're going to do some shooting, some different ranges, probably out to like 50, 60 yards or so like we've done in the past. And then I'm just going to go over my overall impressions with you guys. So let's start with those specs and features.
The Vital X 430 features the patented fully synchronized X-Cam system, which requires less effort to draw than most crossbows with its impressive 50% let-off design. X-Cam also produces a crossbow system that shoots quieter with less vibration. Pairing the X-Cam with the factory string stops and limb dampers make the Vital X 430 quiet, smooth, and vibration-free. The Vital X 430 is capable of speeds up to 430 feet per second, thanks to a 195-pound draw weight and 15-inch power stroke. Uncocked, the Vital X 430 is 10 3/4 inches axle to axle, and when cocked, an ultra narrow 6 3/4 inches axle to axle. The advertised weight of the bow is 7.95 pounds and features a CNC aluminum rail for excellent downrange accuracy. The molded, adjustable fore-end grip mounts to the bow's Picatinny rail system and doubles as an easy carry handle. The same Picatinny rail system also allows for easy mounting of your detachable quiver and other accessories. The trigger pull on the Vital X 430 is an easy 3.5 pounds, and the trigger box assembly features an ambidextrous anti-dry fire safety. The Vital X 430 is compatible with Killer Instinct's compact DSC narrow sled crank. However, that crank is sold separately. This bow does, however, come with Killer Instinct's Elite package, which includes the Lumix Speed Ring 1.5 to 5x optics, featuring a calibrated reticle with aiming points from 20 to 100 yards. The Elite package also comes with a sled cocking rope, removable quiver, 4 20-inch hyper arrows, field points, 1 Killer Tech 100 grain expandable broadhead, a decocking point, and rail lube. And as standard with every Killer Instinct crossbow, the Vital X 430 is backed by Killer Instinct's limited lifetime warranty.
All right, you guys, let's get this thing sighted in. We're going to start at 20 yards. As always, you guys, we're going to be using a couple of the supplied Killer Instinct hyper arrows. So these are a 390 grain arrow. That includes the weight of the 100 grain tip. These are exactly what come with the Vital X 430. All right, you guys, just a little high at 20 yards. So I'm shooting the turkey side of my target now because my bullseye side is getting pretty wore out. So I'm aiming at the little gray heart, and man, we are just above it. So we'll make just a minor adjustment. We'll back this up to 30. Take that all day at 30 yards. Aiming at that little gray turkey heart there, we're right on it. So let's move back to 40. All right, you guys, so we're basically dead on 20 and 30 yards, and that's the tip of the triangle is 20 in the reticle of the Lumix Speed Ring, and then the middle is the 30 yard. Honestly, you guys, I always just basically run the middle from 0 to 30. It's just easier, and these crossbows shoot so fast that there really isn't much difference from 0 to 30 yards. And you guys are probably wondering, wow, this thing out of the box came basically sighted in. Truth be told, with this being a very early model of the Vital X 430, Killer Instinct had one for me to demo, do this video for you guys, test it out, but it didn't have a Lumix Speed Ring optic on it yet. So I just told them, you guys, don't worry about it. I've got one from another bow. I'll just put that on. So this was sighted in before for another bow, and it just happens to, work right now. So what we're gonna do, left and right, we're good. Now that we're out to 40, we're gonna be on that second dot in the reticle. And this is where, if we need to make left and right adjustments, we will. But if we need to make up-down adjustments, we're gonna do that with the speed ring. So now it's time to start calibrating that speed ring. And I've got it set at a starting position of 420. So I just always find that just setting it a little bit lower on the speed ring than the advertised speed of the bow seems to work out really well. So let's see what happens here shooting at 40 yards. All right, guys, just a little bit low, but not bad. We're great left and right still. We're maybe like an inch and a half low. So I'll dial the speed ring down just a little bit more, see how that does. But because we're really close, we're just gonna go ahead and back up to 50 yards. I'll take that at 50 yards. Not too shabby, you guys. We'll back it up one more time to 60. All right, you guys, we're a little low at 60. We'll go back and make an adjustment here. But take a look at that group. That is about, I don't know, here's like my fist. You know, we're looking at like a baseball sized group at 60 yards with just bone stock, right out of the box arrows, as well as that bow. And sometimes you guys, I don't know if this is the case or not, we'll adjust and see what happens. Sometimes I wonder, or I've had to, even after filming these videos, where I start getting a little bit different flight after sighting them in and doing them. And I think sometimes it's just a little bit of break-in, maybe strings and cables stretching a little bit. And we might be seeing that here, especially with how good we were at, you know, 40, 50, 60. We were pretty good on all those dots on the reticle. Now at 60, we're just a little low, but we're consistent low. And that's not a problem. We can adjust for that. So let me go back and make an adjustment. Let's see if we can put one. I'm actually gonna probably aim for the red, you guys. It's getting a little hard to see that gray little heart at 60 yards. So let's try again here. All right, you guys, there we go. Just still a little bit low, touching the heart there. We're running out of daylight. I'll make some more adjustments later. It's getting pretty hard now to see, you know, this whole thing. I will take that at 60 yards as well as that baseball sized group.
All right, everyone. So what did you guys think about the Vital X 430? Let me know down in the comments below. I think this is another fantastic X-Cam bow. I'm a big fan of the X-Cam. I love what KI has done with that cam and the platforms that they put it in. You guys, this is their 5th X-Cam bow. So it started in the X1, then you had the Fatal X, the Diesel X, the Vital X, and now the Vital X 430. And just like all X-Cam bows, it is very smooth. It's very quiet, low sound, low vibration when you shoot it. It's very easy to draw. Again, I thought I might notice, or this bow might be a little harder to draw, with the draw weight being 10 pounds more than the Vital X, but also it having a longer power stroke. That was not the case at all. I honestly could not tell the difference between this or the Vital X, the Fatal X, the Diesel X. So awesome job, KI. And honestly, you guys, kudos, KI, for getting more speed out of the Vital X platform and doing it with power stroke. So they added length to the bow. They got the speed from power stroke instead of making it a really high draw weight. They only increased the draw weight just a touch, up to that 195 pound mark. So, and that really, you know, it makes it still a great user experience. You're making the bow more efficient by giving it longer power stroke, more time to apply energy to your arrow. So it's a more efficient platform. It's feels good, it's easy to draw still, and now it's 25 feet per second faster than the other ones. A couple other things that stood out to me, I'm really glad they went with the Elite package. They put that Lumix speed ring optics on here because that's like the bread and butter for KI optics. It's one of my favorites because it's just an awesome optics package for hunting, low light condition shooting, and being able and being confident if you've got some of those longer shots. I like the aluminum rail. You know, one thing I really like too is the graphics on this, and that it's kind of minimal. I think it's a really clean bow. I like stuff like this. Kind of the same thing with like cars, or like I've got snowmobiles. I like when it's just kind of like a clean single color, and then you got kind of like just that it almost looks like ghost stripes on, like, a Mustang or a Camaro or something, where you got those just kind of matte stripes. I like that that is what they did as far as the branding on this, because it's just a sleek, clean bow, and I like it. I know that might not matter to some people, but I just think it looks cool. It looks really clean. Trigger, again, you guys, very good. Just like the other X-Cam bows that are out there, the trigger it's crisp, it's predictable, it's repeatable as far as, like, the feel that it has. Zero issues there as far as shooting it, and you guys, the accuracy was there too. We'll spend a little more time with it, or I will, and we'll probably do some other videos. But I mean, shooting a group smaller than my fist at 60 yards, granted, we need to still make maybe a few adjustments, or maybe there's still a little string relaxation and just break in that the bow needs to go through. But a bow that can shoot basically a baseball at 60 yards, 3-shot group, I'll take that. I'll take that all day long. So you guys, I'm a big fan of all the X-Cam bows. This one is no exception. The way they amped up the speed by using Power Stroke, I'm also a huge fan of. I think you guys will really like this one. So I've got links down below in the description. You guys can check this bow out. It's going to MSRP at $650. You can probably find it here soon, or at least the release date here soon, on the KI website. And then some of your other shopping outlets, I'm sure we'll be having updates as to when you can get your hands on the Vital-X 430 Elite package. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you guys soon on the next video. Take care, God bless, and remember, be a sportsman, make a sportsman.